Hi, hello, and welcome to my show. Today we are going to be talking about MK Ultra and how that may be playing in a few trends that have been going on with us with the last few years or so. So definitely stay tuned. Now, one or a few things may come to mind whenever you hear the words MK Ultra. That could be conspiracy theories, mind control, drugs like LSD and paralytics, or just the 1960s as a whole. This video, it's not really about the history of MK Ultra necessarily, but I do want to give sort of a background if you are not familiar. So what even is MK Ultra? MK Ultra, as we know it, took place between 1953 all the way to 1973, carried out primarily by the CIA, of course, with the direction by the research of CIA chemist Sidney Kinzer, ultimately approved by the director of the FBI at the time of 53, Alan Dulles. Allegedly, this was in response to the possible mind control being performed on the US prisoners of war by the Soviets, the Chinese, and North Korean agents. This program, it involved over 150 individual cases throughout both the US and Canada. 150 to me seems like a very small number for literally 2 decades, but that's the number that we have. That's what we got to work with, thanks to the CIA. These experiments, they involved several different things, including but probably not limited to psychedelics, paralytics, and even electroshock therapy. Some people were made aware that they were part of this study. However, many were not made aware. For more information on this brainwashing experiment, you can do any Google searches or even DuckDuckGo searches. There are several interviews and even some books and movies about this. I'm gonna list one below. This interview was between Joe Rogan and Tom O'Neill. If you're wondering how does this MK Ultra or brainwashing mind control fit in my niche of a healthier lifestyle, and I would love to tell you. Bear in mind, all of this could be alleged. All of this may not even be true. It could just be a conspiracy theory, but I did just want to present the possibility to encourage and provoke some thoughts and conversation around this piece. Personally, I don't think the Project MK Ultra ended in 73 like the paperwork says. Some paperwork I think said 63 actually. I don't think it really ended there. I think it may have changed there, that when the public found out about this that they were upset. You know, who wouldn't be upset at the thought of possibly being kidnapped out of the street just to be experimented on and then released back into the wild just to see what'll happen, you know? And so if you think about what's going on right now with the trends, body positivity, and I don't want you to think that I'm saying loving yourself is a conspiracy, because it's not. But the body positivity movement, it did sort of focus around on fat acceptance more than anything else. And we have icons, you know, like Lizzo, for example. It's just because she has had such a huge following. And I do think a lot of her music and just the things that she would say have sort of trickled into society and made us more accepting of our unhealthy habits versus getting better and getting healthier. There's a lot of other, of course, things going on in trends, but primarily I do feel like this is an experiment with the government, that they may have just evolved their experimentation. Because if you think about it, a lot of people don't include subliminal messaging. There could be so many different messages that are being given to us through the media, through television, through the internet, through all these images flashing constantly. And I'm pretty sure it was Kanye West, though a lot of people are not taking with grains of salt what Kanye is saying just due to his craziness. But he did mention at a Joel Osteen church to protect your children because they are being brainwashed by the media. And so if you correlate that with everything on TikTok as far as like the day in the life of that girl not on a diet, things like that, there is constantly content being shoved down our throats saying you need to accept your unhealthy self for the everything that it has. And I don't want to say don't accept yourself, because everyone should love themselves, but at some point you should also realize that your health needs to come first. And even if you feel okay right now, your health issues could be getting worse and worse. I know my health issues when I was overweight were pretty bad, even before I was a smoker, even throughout high school. Whenever my weight would fluctuate on the heavier side, it's not healthy at all. Of course, whenever you look back to my lowest weight at 135, I looked healthy then, and I still was not healthy. So I'm not going to say skinny is going to equate to being healthy, but we do just need to have that conversation as to why does the media feel so adamant about making us want to stay in these ruts. And that really can even expand to my next topic with the Kardashians and how they have such an impact on every single fashionable trend. And for a while, they were being accepted for their curves, but there was a rapid increase in BBLs, or Brazilian butt lifts, or fat deposit surgeries. A lot of people were seeing, you know, the Kardashians are having these surgeries, even if they're very minimal, they're having these surgeries. And so tons of other girls started getting these BBLs, and some of them started dying or getting really sick, getting infections. And it's just not worth it in the long run. It's unrealistic to follow what the media shoves down our throats. And I think it's gotten to a point where we don't even think for ourselves. We just follow what the media wants us to follow. And I just want to encourage the thought in you to see where maybe this could be going down a bad path. It just really makes me wonder personally, when did the experimentation stop? All I'm saying is I think the government gives us things that we should do and gives us thoughts that we should process when those thoughts are not good for us. And I think they're really just trying to see how far everyone's gonna go. And that can translate just against so many other trends that I'm not necessarily going to get into in this video, but I would love for you to leave them in the comments below and leave your opinion on the things that I have said, as well as other things that could very well be happening. You know, I wanna start a conversation. The coronavirus lockdowns happen, and there was an uptick in a lot of different trends online. And part of me feels like we were just shoved in our homes to see what we would do with it, like mice, essentially, to see how we would unfold. I just really feel like everything is being pushed in a direction by elite individuals, by celebrities that we look up to for everything. It's become a lot of monkey see, monkey do sort of mentality. Even when proven harmful, celebrities and the media in general, they push all of these toxic narratives. They don't seem to care about anything but themselves. And so again, I just want to encourage a conversation about it. So I'm just gonna leave you with a couple questions to answer in the comments below. Is there a specific agenda that we are being pushed to follow in order to maybe, I don't know, cause a new world order, possibly? Or has the MK Ultra project actually never really stopped and just evolves? Or am I just crazy and thinking into everything? Leave it all in the comments below. Like this video if you like this video, and of course subscribe if you would like to follow along on my journey with the healthier lifestyle. I will be doing another check-in coming up. I'll probably film it on the 1st of December, since that'll be my next weigh-in day, and then of course probably upload it the following week. As far as my upload schedule for December is gonna go, I really have no idea. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Stay happy, stay healthy.